What's going on, y'all? I'm coming to y'all live from the G3 studios where we break sweat and lose fat. We don't lose weight here. Losing weight just means that the scale goes down. You can fit into that pair of jeans that you haven't been able to fit in since you were in your 20s or your 30s. You know, that's losing weight. But losing fat means your body fat percentage drops. You don't lose any muscle, you remain or even become stronger when you go on the right routine. That is a fat loss routine. It does involve eating well. It's just the way it is. We can't get around that. I know everybody wants a magic pill. Or in this case, which is why I'm here today, they want a magic device. And I'm here to tell you, there's no device that's going to get you anywhere. Anywhere. So today's device that we're going to discuss, waist trainers, or when I was younger, seen the ladies wear them because I had lots of sisters and mothers and all that. They called them corsets. They called them Spanx. They called them girdles. And yes, I know Spanx is a brand, but who cares? Don't wear it. Exercise. You know? So with all that being said, let's just get straight to it. Waist training or body binding has been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. You can do the research yourself. This is nothing new to us. This is nothing new. And the end results, or should I say the adverse effect, still nothing new to us. However, today they've decided to capitalize on the amount of people, I don't know if it's just in America or in the entire world, that would like a flattering physique or appear to have a flattering physique when in actuality, it's more like a biscuits stuffed inside of that little can they come in when you peel the wrapper off and poof, it pops out this crazy looking manner, you know. There's no such thing as spot reduction. So wearing this thing or even wearing the rubber ones that I wear as a bodybuilder, it's not going to help you lose a single % of body fat. It'll help you push out water. But what are you going to do when you drink something or when you eat something? Because just about everything we eat or drink has water in it. Really everything, yeah, everything just about has water in it. You know, so as soon as you consume that water, whatever you sweat it out, it's going to come back to you. It may even come back as more. It depends on your sodiums, but that's another video. But as far as this waist trainer, it is only good for temporary aesthetics. That's it. That's absolutely it. You put the thing on, like I see these crazy women running around Golds because I don't go to Club Weakness. I don't go to Planet Weakness or Planet Whackness. I go to Golds. Yeah, I do. Okay. And that's where the musclehead meatheads go. Yeah, that's fine. I also go to AmFam. Shout out to American Family Fitness in Illinois. One of the realest gyms as a bodybuilder you ever gonna go to. That's just it. Now let's move back to the waist trainers. Since all they are is aesthetically pleasing, let's look at, because that is the only pro. Now let's look at the cons. You are going to get lung compression. So now it's going to be harder for you to breathe because you are actually sitting or standing or whatever you're doing with excess pressure on your diaphragm. Not supposed to be. I mean, really, just think about it, ladies. Sometimes you ladies complain about your breast being too heavy on your chest, but yet you want to put an equal or even more amount of pressure, so to say a greater amount of pressure due to this corset and this form of body binding. And yeah, temporarily, you're going to look like you're drawn in. But give it 7 days after you stop wearing it. See what happens. Watch how you flow out. Let's pay attention to our core stability. Anytime you use any device, whether it's an ankle wrap, a knee wrap, a wrist support, a weightlifting belt, whatever it is you use, these things are only meant to assist you. That's it. They're support things. That's it. Support devices, mechanisms, contraptions, whatever you want to call them, they're only there for support. And like I always tell all my people, when you use these things, please use them lightly. What's that mean? If you're using a wrap to do your squats, don't wrap that son of a gun so tight that you feel like you got 4 extra layers of sun-dried leather skin on you. All you need to do, wrap it around just enough to feel it, because you don't want these things to cut off the circulation to whichever part of your body. So since we're discussing wrapping knees, you don't want the circulation to be cut off from your legs, because essentially it's a tourniquet. So that brings me back to your corset or waist trainer. It becomes a tourniquet. You're cutting off, or should I say you're limiting the blood flow to the lower half of your body. You're also just causing a great deal of compression to your internal organs. Your organs are not meant to be moved around. This is why, ladies, and you know this better than us men, when you ladies get that little bitty baby in there, all of a sudden things get really uncomfortable and you start complaining. He pressing against my bladder. I always gotta go pee. Baby up in my ribs. You know, but you all will go ahead and put something on the outside of your body to bring you somewhere near this level of discomfort for the sake of beauty? Beauty? That ain't even beauty. That's just pretty, because beauty is a word like beautiful, and beautiful is something that comes from within. Has nothing to do, absolutely nothing to do with what you look like on the outside, because Kanye said it and I said it before him. The prettiest people do the ugliest things. How do I know? Because I done some truly ugly stuff. And I know I'm far from ugly by face, but that's neither here nor there. So now we've covered the pros of this waist trainer. It makes you look good in your clothes. That's it. Now let's cover the cons. You can't breathe. You're smashing your organs. You could possibly fracture your ribs. And some of these things, they're not just painful, they may possibly be irreversible. But instead, people think about today. They never think about tomorrow. Did you realize you were going to grow old? Let me set you back just a little bit, push you back. There's a song by the Outkast called Reset. And in particular, it's by Big Boy. And in this song, he tells you, you only going to be pretty for 15 minutes. The rest of the time, if you have not learned to be beautiful in that first 15 minutes, you're going to spend something like 60, 65 minutes hideously ugly. Ugly. So consider that. When you're buying these waist trainers or following any of these fads, why are they fads? Why have they always been around? And why do they come and go? Why do they come and go? Because they need people to participate in this. It doesn't work. It just makes them rich. That's all I'm saying. You know, so do what you will with this information. Please like it. Please hate it. Comment on it. But research it for yourself. If you think Dom lying, research it from yourself. All right? I don't really have much more to say about this topic, and I'll be coming at you with more videos about all the things that are fabulous that you ladies and gentlemen tend to do in order to appear more attractive to people who opinions shouldn't matter in the first place. All right? So this is King Dom, a.k.a. Dom the Trainer, a.k.a. Dominique the Pretty Boy. Y'all remember him from high school if you knew me there, and if you didn't know me from there, you'll see him on stage. That's the only one gets on stage, not me. That's that other dude. Also, Domino Primus, a.k.a. 12th round Rocky Balboa. You might win the round, but you're not going to win the fight, and you can't knock me out. I'm going to get at y'all next time.